to another quiet watercolor studio session today. And if you've never been here before, my name is Cynthia, and the name of this channel is Creative Explorations with Cynthia. And I explore art as a calming, reflective practice, focusing on process, presence, and curiosity rather than the end result. So today, I thought I would, actually, let me do one thing here a second. I'm gonna take off. I have my microphone here. I don't know if it matters. So today what I thought I'd do, well, I could do an Easter theme or something like that, but I decided I'm just going to pull from here and see, oh, this says loose flower shapes. And just, kind of do a little painting here using some of my prompts. And let's see what's in this one. Transparency. And then last but not least, let me see. Well, I'm not going to add collage. I don't feel like gluing. Only 2 colors. that should be interesting. I'm not sure I'm going to stick with that completely. So I'm going to start with loose flower shapes. And I'm going to use these granulating colors. This should be kind of interesting. I'm going to do loose flower shapes. I think I'm going to use this really big brush. Bring this down a little closer so you can see a little bit better, and I can see if anybody says hello. Oh yes, hello. Hello. Just working with some of my prompts. Loose flower shapes, transparency, and only 2 colors. Well, I'm going to do 3 flower shapes, and they're going to be 2 colors on each one. We'll see how that goes. Let's see what else. What other flower shape is there that's different from like a tulip or a daisy? Oh, maybe like a rose. Okay, so I'm starting my loose flower shapes, and they're not dry. I supposed everyone would be really busy today, getting ready for Easter tomorrow, for those of you who celebrate Easter, and also March Madness, the Final Four, is tonight. And since I'm from Michigan, of course, I'm rooting from the University of Michigan to beat Arizona. Let's see, can you make a rose with red color? Well, that's what this one, I hope, is going to be. Let that one dry a little bit. It's a little bit, these are a little bit wet to work into right now, but I'm going to try it anyway. We'll see what happens. I said I was going to use only 2 colors. We'll see how that goes. What happens with this one? purple's so dark. I wanted to use yellow, but I think it would not show up. Maybe vacuum some of that up. I don't know. It's a loose flower shape, all right. Okay, this one is the tulip shape. These colors are kind of dark. A hyacinth. Oh, that would be cool. Let's see. Let's set this one aside and grab another piece of paper. I have this big block of these small sheets. Okay, let's see what color of a hyacinth. I have a really pretty pink one coming up in my yard right now. I have to go over here to my other palette to find some color to use for that. I don't know. The hyacinth. I think that's a start. And then I need some green leaves, but I'm gonna, well, let me see if I can go ahead and add some leaves. I need a good green here. What do I want to use? I want it to be a bit more. You know, those leaves, they emerge, you know, the hyacinth emerges like that out of the leaves. That pink is too wet for me to kind of touch with the green, and it's going to flow into the green there. And then this stem. This is like an emerging hyacinth, emerging from the ground. We'll put some ground in there. Well, I drifted away from my prompts, but that's okay. I'm going to push my camera closer here a second. There. Well, thank you. You know, sometimes you just need to just dive right in and just try something without, you know, being afraid to, you know, have it turn out perfectly or something. You know, I'm just, it's fun just to get in here and explore a little bit. So I think could do I'm going to put some darker. Oh, it sort of looks like a hyacinth just coming up out of the ground. Okay, so let's see, that's that one over there for now. What's happening here? This was my loose flower shape prompt. I think what would be fun with these is to kind of come back in with some pens. And then this was, okay, this was supposed to be a tulip. It's not really the best tulip color, and it's still wet, so I'll wait on that one. And then this was the rose. But I don't know what else we can do with this one. Oh, I don't know. Probably should have left that white. I was trying to make it look a little more like the center of the rose is darker. I guess that kind of looks like a rose. This tulip, I just don't know. It doesn't look like a tulip very much. Let's see. What can I do with it? Some other colors here. I'm trying to figure out what I could use on this to make it look more interesting. I've got this orange. I don't know how this is going to be. Whoops. Oh, that looks brown, doesn't it? It turns like this orangish blue. I don't think that's really going to work. Once you go dark like this, it's a little harder to get things lightened up. It doesn't really look like a tulip. Well, we said loose flower form, so that's a loose flower form. Try something different here, something. I like doing this every now and again. This is alcohol, just rubbing alcohol. I like to flick some dots onto it. Well, This is just putting some alcohol on it to see if I can lighten up some of these areas. Well, anyway, a few people joined, and I'm not going to make this too long today. These were the prompts that I had. I ended up not using only 2 colors. Loose flower shapes. And this one. It's not really done yet. I could do some other things to this one. Maybe I will. So if you've just joined, I'm just doing a quiet little session today. I pulled some prompts out for what to paint, since I come here without knowing what I want to do usually. And I'm just puttering around with these loose flower shapes. I don't know where it's headed. Just playing around. I just like to, spend a little time at an art table here. Just takes my mind off of the usual things in life. Gives something fun and different to do. And I just enjoy it, so I like to share it with you all. What else can I do with this little guy here? It needs more stuff on the petals. I don't know if I like that. These are granulating watercolors, which can be really fun. I don't love that. That's okay. It looks really muddy now. Well, you never know. You might be able to salvage it into something, but then again, it's good to experiment a little bit. Maybe after it dries, I'll like it better. Not that I have to like it. I don't have to like it. Maybe this is no longer a flower, it's something else. I don't know about too many black and white and red and purple flowers out there. laughing because I just really don't like what I did to this. But, you know, live and learn, I guess. Could be something else. It's not a flower anymore, maybe. Oh. Let's see. I don't think I can redeem this one. What else? Well, I had a little bit of fun with these today, but I wouldn't exactly call them anything that I would hang on my wall. But that said, it was fun to putter around with these. This one was well, I didn't like it at all, but I actually like it a little bit better now. I actually kind of like this better than these. I think these just need a background of some sort. I really love that cosmic olive green. It's kind of dull looking on here. Should probably went with this green. Well, none of them are masterpieces. It's just play, having fun with watercolors. And just, experimenting a little bit. So, if you have been here, you know I've just been sort of fooling around with some loose flower shape prompts. I was supposed to go for transparency and use only 2 colors. Well, gotta use more than 2 colors. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at there. I hope everybody has a nice holiday weekend. And I'm going to just say go blue. I hope Michigan beats Arizona in the Final Four tonight, since I live right next door to Ann Arbor. Anyway, thanks for joining me here. I will be back on Wednesday this week for another live stream. And I'm also working on a couple of videos that I'm in the process of editing. So hopefully I'll get one of those finished early this week. And once again, thanks for joining me. And I'll probably be back next Saturday as well. So bye for now.